KOGA? Oh, po, such KOGA, come back to me. I love you, I miss you, KOGA.
Hey, what's going on guys, my name's Raph, and welcome to my review on episode 108 of the Pokémon Journeys anime. The episode is titled Lucario and Gekkouga, The Wave Guidance of Fate. Let's jump straight into it. Don't forget to leave this video a like to show your support, and I'll be sure to bring out my next video shortly. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't ready to keep up to date, and without further ado, let's begin. The episode begins with us getting a reminder of Ash and Raihan's upcoming Pokémon World Championships battle. We also see Leon admire the strength of both of these trainers, and he states he is excited for the Masters 8 battle. Meanwhile, Ash is with his Pokémon training in preparation for this. What I like about Lucario in this segment is its constant drive for battle, and Ash complements this by stating he knows how Lucario feels, again relating to their bond that is soon to be elevated. A really nice detail was that after Ghost Froakie evolved into Frogadier, this gave Ash the realization to head to Kalos in order to find Greninja. It was the perfect indicator. Ash's goal to have Lucario meet Greninja was due to the realization of how similar the bond phenomenon and aura are to one another, making the correlation between the two even more of a parallel. During this time, we learned that after losing to Leon, Raihan has been feeling regret and is infuriated for not being able to live up to his famous name. It's quite a powerful scene, as Raihan states that he takes selfie photos to remind him that he is pathetic and should focus on getting better. I like this segment a lot, as it shows that despite Ash and Raihan both training in preparation for their battle, Raihan is very similar to Leon, a famous face that doesn't always show his true feelings of upset. During the search for Greninja, Ash mentions that he and his frog friend are always connected even if they're apart, which are the exact same words Ash said to Greninja after bidding farewell, providing a direct continuity reference to episode 139 of the XY series. Further continuity is then shown as we see flashback segments of when Ash first met Greninja back as a Froakie in episode 1, and also proceeded to catch the Pokemon in episode 2. A segment of Ash and Greninja alongside its evolutionary growth is then shown, to which we see the frame that relates to the XYZ opening, that also relates to the separation segment between Ash and Greninja. This took place in episode 120. Ash explains that he was too focused on winning a battle than being in sync with his Pokemon, and the frame from episode 121 is then shown as Ash mentions they made peace. The next continuity frame shown is the Kalos final battle against Alan, directly referenced to the battle between Ash and him in episode 131. A frame of Greninja staying in Kalos to protect the region references episode 139. I'll elaborate on both of these frames soon. Ash and Lucario wake during the night after being communicated by Greninja via the bond phenomenon and aura that the roots are attacking, relating to their origin back in the XY series. After nearly 6 years, Ash's Greninja returns to the Pokemon anime. Bro, when I tell you I was crying during this segment, believe me, I was. KOGA finally came back to me. I just love how he looks in the Journey's art style, and the way he was against the roots was so cool. It felt like old times when Ash was commanding him, and we even got to see a nice continuity reference to the bond phenomenon in a similar manner during the Team Flare arc back in episode 135 of the XY series. Now, something to consider during the battle segment between Greninja and Lucario is how Ash is trying to utilise the bond phenomenon aura at the same time. The detail to point out here is that both are very similar, and even though Lucario didn't stand a chance, it's the fact Ash tried to use both of the capabilities to help Lucario in this matter. Even though Greninja was being stuck up during the battle, he was also trying to help Lucario and teach it a lesson to not always be so headfirst and focused. We see this even happen with Ash where he tries to resort straight to Mega Evolving, something similar to what happened during his battle with Bee. When Greninja meets Lucario by the lake, this is a very big catalyst output. The water was used to not only share energy, but also have the bond phenomenon and aura communicate with one another. This gave off a meditation and rejuvenation effect, which is an absolute incredible way to show how both Pokemon and capabilities are essentially powering each other up, recharging one another, and also assisting and communicating. Ash states how both similar Lucario and Greninja are to one another, and since their meeting, he has been able to hear their feelings and see how they are both growing in strength together, and this is made evident during the time of the root attacking. Ash is able to feel Lucario's aura and solidify the power to Mega Evolve. It's pretty outstanding how the bond phenomenon and aura are essentially the same. The aura bursting aura sphere gave off a giant water shuriken vibe, especially back from XY. And this is even parallel to Greninja as we see the water shuriken enlarge and in power. Ash was essentially utilising the bond phenomenon and aura at the same time, combining them together in order to power up Greninja and Lucario, having the three in sync with one another. The end result was very uplifting. Upon departure, Ash states to Greninja that they hope to see each other again, and we have a similar leaving as it was shown in episode 139 in the forest. I really do hope we see this come full circle, and that in a future episode, Greninja will be by Ash's side in battle once again in his true form. Now let's talk about a few points of discussion, starting with the flashback of the Kalos final. Many believe that the Ash Greninja form and continuity segment shown in episode 108 of Journeys has been retconned, as the initial frame of the flashback differs. However, I believe that this was done on purpose. I don't think that Ash Greninja form is retconned. I believe it's been seen for another occasion, just like how in episode 103, Serena was left out of the original continuity frame. It makes sense in a way, as the next time Greninja hopefully returns, it can have the Ash-greninja form explained. The bomb phenomenon was only used in the episode for the generic senses and feelings, not the actual transformation. It was used to help Lucario and not divert from the original focus. Of course, further clarification is still yet to be confirmed about this, but that's my take. Another thing to talk about is the roots. I actually despise this. It was such a pathetic way to have Greninja leave, and to this day, the plot is still ongoing. I get it, Greninja is meant to be the protector of Kalos, but what about the two Zygarde? The Pokemon that are literally classed as protectors of the ecosystem. It just rubs me the wrong way, because we seriously could have had Greninja return with Ash and stay at Oak's lab, but apart from that, they're the only faults that come to my attention. Overall, this was the perfect episode to bring Greninja back. The whole correlation of the bond phenomenon and aura was executed superbly. I'm so happy it was used in this manner to show relation to one another. Ash reuniting with his old friend and seeing him not only command both Greninja and Lucario, but just also understanding the generic concept of how Pokemon are similar to one another was fantastic. It seems Aura Burst Lucario just became canon, and that's all thanks to KOGA. This episode's rating is at 8 out of 10. But why not let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comment section down below. If you guys would like to interact with me, then be sure to follow me on Twitter and join the Team PokeRef Discord server to discuss all things Pokemon. You can find the rest of my social networks on screen and in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave it a like, as your support is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to share the video with your friends. Finally, make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with my videos, and click on the little bell to enable notifications so you guys get notified when I upload a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to stick around for more Pokemon content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.